live streamers in the world just realized he destroyed his life chasing internet attention in South Korea, as things have somehow gotten even worse for Johnny Somali out there, because not only has he been slapped with more charges, but one of these new charges, they come with a mandatory prison sentence of at least 3 years if convicted. And considering South Korea has a
Dude, ATOZY be on that YouTuber journalism, bro. He actually
Oh God, he does.
He flew out to watch this dude's first like case in Korea, the first trial.
Yeah, I really fuck with ATOZY. No lie.
He needs to cover other things. Does Flint still have clean water? Like, fuck Johnny Somali. But anyway, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
He just like he's so stupid, bro. Like he's literally doing like all the wrong things. He like kind of reminds me of.
Do that, you know.
Nah, he reminds me of like a SoundCloud rapper from like 2012.
Yeah, that little pump when it just does a stupid shit back in day.
My thing really is, it's like, bro must just have a mental disorder at this point. Because as soon as police got involved, I would have left, because they really just want you to leave at first. There's no way they were really just trying to lock him up right away. He could have just left. Like,
no, but then even after like the trial, like his first like thing, he's been on like live and shit, still fucking with people. And talking about like I don't give a I think he said one thing like let me be your vessel of destruction.
Let me be your vessel of destruction is crazy, bro.
A 99% conviction rate. It's not like you really need to be a legal expert to see where all of this is going. But what makes all of this even dumber is the fact that Johnny, just like everything else, live streamed him doing everything. Just like how he live streamed himself prank calling the police for $5, how he live streamed himself harassing construction workers, stalking other streamers, showing up late to his own trial after drunkenly insulting the judge and prosecutors while also live. Oh, in his new defense, he's apparently trying to pull the I'm bipolar card to avoid jail time. Good luck with that, especially because he's already pleaded guilty to 3 charges in the exact same case. So today we're diving into how Johnny somehow managed to stack 5 criminal charges in just a few months, all of which could send him to prison for years, all for the attention of like, what, 20 teenagers online. But on top of that, we're also talking about a new investigation which could lead to another decade in prison for him. So it's safe to say things are just not going his way over there. And speaking of doing stupid stuff live, he also leaked a conversation between his pretend lawyer and his real lawyer live. So it's safe to say things are becoming more and more telling of how screwed he really is.
Just
and this whole non.
That's what I'm saying. He's just doing like everything wrong.
Stupid,
but facing 20 years in Korean prison sounds so boring.
Dude, I've seen
not just boring.
A video of like.
You need the UK ones. We got the TVs.
Bro, no, their shit is like. They gotta sit at a desk like as soon as they
look up what a Korean prison looks like, bro. Look up what a Korean prison looks like.
Some sweatshop.
Let's not even just talk about it. Let's look at it. Because I just picture it so strict and so boring. You can't even get no drugs and that shit.
Like...
Can't even get no drugs. Yo, it looks like a hotel.
Should we play
At a newly built South Korean military prison, high tech is integrated in ways that will
Right.
I swear I saw one of those.
Everybody's
like,
probably wondering what happened to me in South Korea.
Ooh, sorry.
I've been thinking about doing this video for a while now, and I finally just figured out how to do it on my.
This guy says do not smoke marijuana in South Korea.
I always reckon it flips sort of there.
Computer here.
Yeah, because in that first video we watched about Johnny, I saw that they like drug tested him, and like if you have anything even in your system, like doesn't matter if they catch you with it. It's like if you did it, they're like, yep, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's the same when you go like UAE and like Dubai and that.
That's fucked.
Yeah, you can't even have it in. You gotta like go. You have to go sober.
Yeah,
and leave sober.
Smell of it when you arrive. So if you smell of it, you're fucked as well.
Oh, hell no.
I just
Yeah, I thought there'd be like a quick.
Yeah, that was like some.
I thought there'd be like a quick inside, because this wasn't there like a white dude who would go to prisons.
Yeah, it was like that. It was a TV show.
정도를 했는데 딴 거를 뭘
Because when I saw it, looked like kind of like this, like everything looked real like nice and proper, but it was like very boring. Like you said, like they have like a desk and they could like write in their journal or like do crossword puzzles.
More
like,
time it's not.
You could do that or
anyone,
clean.
Dude, you can't even do no smoking no weed, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like it could be boring, but let me smoke some weed.
Oh God.
You can have weed there. Like, I always thought that Korean that would be like cocaine place.
Oh wait, Carlo just said Wiz was talking about going to Dubai was the longest he will go sober for.
Wow.
Yeah, Wiz probably gotta go sober for like a whole month, bro.
Yeah, it's not worth the charge.
See, that's just one of the places I'm not going to, cause I'm a smoke. That's me.
That's
All right,
boy.
I'm a person that's gonna smoke every day,
Just go to
and
Morocco,
if I can't smoke somewhere, I don't want to be there.
Morocco's hard. I'm going there.
Yeah, just go to Morocco
Go to
and
Marrakesh
vibe, bro.
or something.
You
Oh,
don't see no
shit.
futuristic buildings, but you'll be alright.
Bro, that fucking Marrakesh
Yeah.
place was up there. It's sick, man.
Wait, is Dubai that where they got that one like futuristic city that was like a whole wall? It was like a glass wall. I don't know if you've seen that in the middle of the desert.
I know they built like islands there, like it's Minecraft, don't they?
Nonchalant act is in
That's what
fact
I look
nothing
like.
more
Yo,
than
this
just an
bitch is
act
gonna
that's
kill
going to
me.
backfire on a massive twerking on people and blasting music on the subway, and one for shoving a rotten fish in people's faces and blasting music on a public bus. And since then, he's been hit with even more charges. His deepfake charge,
pretty
which
sure
carries a
after that, at
minimum
least
of
once.
3 years in prison if convicted.
Oh, yeah, I said
Then
Saudi
there's
Arabia.
another obstruction of business charge involving Latte World. And then on top of that, to make things even worse for the dude, there's a new investigation that can give him an additional 10.5 years in prison if they end up going through and charging him with this. And that investigation is for child harassment. And this revolves an incident of him spamming horrific slurs at kids in Korean while at Lotte World. Lotte World, if you didn't know, is a kids theme park that has similarities to Disneyland and a kids-oriented version of Six Flags. Because in this clip, he walks around with that infamous Bluetooth speaker that's gotten him in so much trouble in Japan, and he lets people donate to use him as a proxy to harass kids in the worst way possible. And while he doesn't understand Korean and wouldn't be able to
That's
understand what the
weird.
text-to-speech was saying, at the end of the day, it's still on him. He's allowed
That's
himself to
odd.
be this vessel for these completely unacceptable interactions. The last thing you want as a parent is, you know, taking your kids to some theme.
Yeah, bro. Like, apparently that shit was just saying like super weird shit.
So
in
there's a
Korean.
text to speech shit.
Yeah, basically like, oh, donate,
Yeah.
and then you'll have this speaker blur out whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
typed. He's cooked.
Park
Dude,
for them to be
yeah.
harassed through some dude's speaker as he's filming and live streaming your kid's reaction for the entire internet to see. That should not be accepted, and that's why it's so important for these streamers to be extremely careful with how they use the text-to-speech.
I think that I was just gonna like make an example out of him.
No,
Bro's
but
gonna
that-
get like 25.
You know, some random guy was walking around a theme park fucking filming kids, man. I
Yeah.
swear to God, if he fucking put this camera on my kid, I'd actually charge as well, bro.
Dude,
It's one
yeah,
thing to
bro,
just
why
be
do
like
you-
going to a theme park and streaming it, but to like specifically
Yeah.
record for the reaction.
Yeah,
is-
like that's fucking weird, man.
No, I agree. That's
All right, yo, I
weird.
think I'm gonna hop out of here, y'all.
All right,
later,
bye.
Tofu.
It's safe, bro.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.
See you. Guys.
Yeah, go get a baked potato, brother.
Each feature in public, as they are the ones responsible
baked
for whatever
potato.
comes out of the speaker that's on their
Spud
backpack.
Bros.
But in addition to his public
Jalen,
defendant,
what's
which is
going on,
essentially
guys?
the lawyer
I
he's
got a
been using
bros
up until
spud.
now, John
A bro spud.
Yeah, it's
Why?
it's a little chain. Nobody really knows about it. It's okay. Like,
I'm mad hungry now.
Like, bro's just in this bitch with a cowboy hat. Like, he does not give a damn.
So what's happening
Bro, he
here,
looks like he
guys,
doesn't sleep.
is
He
that
looks like he doesn't
Hank
sleep.
is trying to be the lawyer.
That's
And the
just a
lawyer
Somali,
is
man.
having to reprimand and say, hey, Hank, like, let me talk first. Stop trying to explain. Right? Stop trying to explain. And once again, this is an issue where Johnny didn't understand the Korean, so he just streamed it. But it just shows how incompetent Hank is, and how even a lawyer who he's paying money to is saying, dude, shut up. Like, let me talk.
Why is he live streaming this in general? And Hank is the one who's been telling Johnny that everything was going to be fine. And then, of course, they messed up and didn't mute again.
This is the superintendent of the Women's and Juvenile Division at Songpa Police Station. Pay attention to that title, superintendent.
Oh my god. He's fucking done.
That just sounds so serious, dude. That is not a division you want to mess with.
Okay. The next section, we're going to talk about police and the prosecution. This is wild. Also, the section
got Detective Benson on his ass.
Ding, ding. You need to edit that into the clip.
Yeah. Dude. If I get to it
Some
first,
offenses are especially heinous for these crimes.
Like, bro, you got Detective Benson in Korea on your ass, bro. You're cooked. Yeah, man. And for what, man? I'm someone, yeah, we stream, bro, but I'm not going to really watch nobody harass people. I don't watch streamers in general, really, but I'm not going to sit here and harass niggas, like, watch somebody.
It's not gonna be like something that's like looked down upon in history. It's gonna be like something that's seen for literally 10 minutes. Like, hey, look at that idiot, and then that's it.
See, what it would have been cool, bro, if he was doing some, I don't know, some what are they called? The dudes that be chasing the PDF files, bro. Like, maybe if he went to every country trying to chase and attack weirdos or something. But like, he went to a Disneyland. He went to Korean Disneyland and
he was the
like,
he was the predator, bro.
Juvenile crimes.
Catchers, bro.
The crimes that he's charged with are against women and children. They're saying we're referring the case number. That means he was indicted.
Wait, that's you. It's me. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's an uh-oh face from Hank right there. And part of me kind of wants to feel for him, as he's been guilted into like trying his best to defend his friend who's so stupid he would rather live stream his legal counseling than have a better chance at having his freedom back. It's like he doesn't care his own freedom's on the line. It's just so stupid. It's baffling at this point. But moving on, another.
Yeah, he's fucking fried, dude.
Dude, yeah,
where do they think you're gonna go? You're like, why are you getting cops? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't care.
Dude, he looks chopped as hell.
They're lucky.
Dude is really going for the maximum sentence here. He just can't shut up and act right because he has to continuously make everything worse for himself over and over again. And there is nothing that's gonna stop him from doing so, no matter how much jail time he's facing. Like, he's just making it so clear to the South Korean judge and prosecutors that if they want to stop this behavior, they're going to have to force him to do so. Like,
I know it's a wonderful idea, but you won't even have a platform. You'll just get automatic ban.
No, so now I'm gonna get my Instagram deleted again. You're saying
it's a wonderful idea. I'm not gonna lie. But you can't do that and have a platform.
I really want to do the cake shit.
I know, like, it's a good idea, but like, why isn't there anybody else doing the stunt? Because
you're right. There's no one else in the world is doing that. You're right. I haven't seen anybody but Tanya do that.
Like,
so what could I do at the court? I'm gonna have reporters talking to me at the court, like in 2 days. Like,
the Korean sword on him pull up on
the last time I flipped them off and I said I love North Korea.
Turn into a Florida man.
Oh my god! I swear to God, I did.
It seems like his own personal.
Damn, that was like, he actually got clipped a couple times. They fucking caught him lacking.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he banned from Miami, bro. Bro, you would be like,
it's officially over for you.
Carol, you would